Jay,
Hey, what's up?
come check this out, man.
All right.
Put 3 fingers on these 3 coins.
Okay.
How do they feel?
They all feel cold. Why?
You sure all 3 coins feel cold?
Yes, definitely. They all feel cold to me.
We'll just try the middle coin.
All right. What? How? That coin was ice cold 2 seconds ago.
Actually, it was never cold. I tricked you. Yeah.
How did you do that?
Using pressure and temperature. I can show you how it works.
Sure.
Let's do it again.
All right.
Why can we sense pressure and temperature when touching an object? Which receptor would your brain give priority to, pressure or temperature? Can our skin always sense temperature correctly? Let's find out.
Hi, welcome to Moonkang Simple Science. You know, when you touch something, you can experience many sensations. You can experience temperature. You can experience pressure. You can experience pain even. Well, how can we have this different range of sensations when we touch things? Well, it's because we have different receptors in our skin for each sensation. And today we're going to look at 2 receptors, the pressure receptors and the temperature receptors. So, for our first experiment, I'm going to use 1 cold coin and 1 hot coin. When I touch the cold coin, my temperature receptors fire and I can feel a cold sensation. Same with the hot coin. My temperature receptors fire and I feel a hot sensation. Also, when I push down on the coins, my pressure receptors are firing and telling me that my fingers are applying pressure and let me feel that the coin is actually there. So we know that when we feel something, we can feel the pressure and the temperature. Now that I know that my pressure and temperature receptors are firing and working properly, let's move on to the second experiment and see if they always work properly in different conditions. This time, we'll use 1 neutral temperature coin and we'll use 2 cold coins, 1 on either side. You can do this along with me at home. What I want you to do is put 1 finger on each coin and press down. Now, if you're doing this at home, you'll notice what I'm noticing. Even though the middle coin is a neutral temperatured coin, all 3 coins feel cold. Strange, right? Well, why is that? Well, right now, my pressure and temperature receptors are firing at the same time. When this happens, when they fire at the same time, the brain gives priority to the information coming from the pressure receptors first. Now, the pressure receptors are telling my brain that each finger is applying an equal amount of pressure on each coin. So each finger experiences the same amount of pressure on the coin. Because the brain gives priority to the information from the pressure receptors first, it also misinterprets the information coming from the temperature receptors and assumes that the temperature must be the same on each coin because the pressure is the same. So we know that even though our pressure and temperature receptors are good, sometimes they can actually be fooled. Let's move on to the third experiment and see if this illusion for temperature works with a different condition. Let's use hot coins instead. Once again, push down 1 finger on each coin. That's right, I can feel it. All 3 coins feel hot even though we know the middle one is not. So when the pressure and temperature receptors are firing together, regardless of the temperature, be it cold or hot, we know that the brain will give priority to the pressure receptors and confuse the information from the temperature receptors. So what did we learn today? Well, we know that in our skin we have receptors for pressure and receptors for temperature. Now, our brain gives priority to the information coming from our pressure receptors ahead of the temperature receptors. And finally, when information arrives at the same time from the receptors, our brain can actually get a little bit confused. Well, now you know that even though our pressure and temperature receptors work quite well, they don't always function 100% in every situation. Take care. See you again next time.